Hey everyone, this is Pilot22 and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Final Fantasy VI Return of the Dark Sorcerer. Sorry for the lack of updates since last episode viewers. I know I said last time that I'd be returning to a regular schedule, and that was tough on my attention. However, work and life got in the way. Basically I'm an on-call person, so my job requires me to kind of go into work at different times. And yeah, I kind of got called away, and life has priorities. So, but yeah, right now I'm free, so I decided, hey, why not? I'm ready for another episode, so let's do it. Basically, yeah, since last episode I started grinding a little bit, but by no means am I actually completing my grinding. But I wanted to continue the game port to actually show you guys before I get for a I'll rephrase. I'm gonna split up the grinding. That's my intention. So anyway, here we go. This is my current party now. I have rearranged it somewhat since last episode. I now have Tifa and Fristoya in my party. And Aurora as well. I kept Aiko, she's my only holdover from my last group. Because basically because the levels they need, and they need to learn magic seriously. So, yeah, Tifa's almost done that, so I'll show her. This is her current magic spell that she has. There is Aiko, and she is still in need of definitely some assistance for spells, most certainly. However, at level 40 for Aiko, you'll learn Red Nova, which is like the level 3 Thundaga. It was like the really good spell for her, so excellent, absolutely. Here is Fristoya. He is pretty good as he is. So he already has like Meteor, Flood, Radiance, Death, Red Nova, Volcano, Blizzard. So yeah, he's actually pretty set. And Aurora, she's actually also pretty close herself. I have her learning Flare, or Radiance, I believe it is. Yeah, she'll get back to Flare eventually. But yeah, that's my current setup, and here's my equips. So yeah, Tifa, she's kind of an overall, she's got attack, got her reels and her magic. So yeah, pretty good for her. Yeah, just down there in underneath the castle is probably the best place to level grind for not just experience magic points, so definitely keep that place in mind, viewers, absolutely. Yes, beer me, please. I've actually also changed my mind on what I'm actually going to do next. I'm actually going to go to another town that I kind of briefly stopped at one point. I'm speaking of Narshe, or what formerly was Narshe. It's down here. And remember to always save before flying, because at this point Gurulon, the replacement for the Death Gaze, is you can probably survive his attacks a little bit, but you have to be prepared, and right now I'm not prepared for that. But I've also, thanks to commenter in my last video, that for letting you know that by beating him, that unlocks the trigger for the sequence underneath Figaro, or Daventry for the one queen there, which I did not know. So thank you very much. We're now in Fraust, and we're going to go north. The Red Beast and the Hellhound. Let's see how this group handles themselves. Yeah, I have Fristoya for basically that what was it that reduces magic's MP cost by 75%. Have him on the accessory. Now these guys probably not the best group for going places, but they need levels in magic, so there they are. Yeah, 8 MP for Tsunami, that's not that bad. I can learn sleep. Excellent. And go here. There's a guard. I want to eat your brain. Huh. Rotwalker. I think we gotta run into a lot of these guys in this town. And let me guess, they can probably turn a lot of you guys to zombies. That's my guess, so have the cure for that at the ready. Tifa and break, so she's done Zombalton. Excellent. Yeah, Fistoy has Croesus, so... Let's see, what does she need to learn? Well, Drain, but that's not probably the best one. Yasuna, that's not bad. Could learn Stop, Reflect. Stop and Vortex, Flare. Well, let's go two. There's two spells here, Guru on, and besides, he's a good one, a good someone to have on as well. How you doing there? Getting there, almost on scan. How's Croesus doing? 71%. That's actually not that bad. Hopefully, you can actually have him done before this video is done. And we try and go into a door. Sealed by mysterious energy. Yes, in this game it is a little different for this town. And by finding a certain character in a certain mountain range, which we will get to eventually, viewers, won't do the trick. He actually won't unlock the doors. There is no way to do that in this game. For that, we must proceed to the mountain. Sucks that her reels are range-based, or magic or physical-based, because I'd like to have her in the back row for her reels. Especially the beat rush. Good damage, but gotta be front row. Yeah, overall, she's in the front basically because I want her as an attacker. Because I only got one physical character, and that's Tifa, and even then she won't do it all the time. Uh-oh. 4 zombies. This is not good. Tsunami! I have a feeling this might not work. Nope. Inferno it is. Let's try someone, Aiko. What can you do for us? Although I think that might be a bad call. Fire doesn't work either. Interesting. Well, this is a challenge of a fight. So much so that I want out of this fight. Because this is definitely not the group I was intending to go with. Or, not, well, I guess intending is the wrong word at this point. Because I can go with whoever I want. It would make sense that zombies are weak to fire, but apparently not. Almost in the cave, almost in the cave. Ow! That hurt. This could hurt. Not really. Yeah, that's pretty sad for the damage there. This should get rid of them. Learn scan. Excellent. Can change her summon around. Oh yeah, cast regen on the party. That wasn't too useful. Virus, Fireball. She doesn't have the basic spells? She doesn't have a lot of stuff. We're in the dungeon, or the cave. Turbo Rider and Splice are new enemies. How does Tsunami work against you guys? I heard in the new version 1.3, at least according to the forums there, this might not bode well. Anyway, in the forums, apparently the Tifa's reels are going to change. Like, more abilities, at least it actually didn't absorb it. But she does absorb the ice, or lightning. Excellent. Anyway, I heard the forum that she'll get new skills, like, or removing some abilities that you can't, like, reel or summon until a certain point in the game. Which is unfortunate, but it's all about balance in the game. I can understand, I guess. At least those attacks aren't that powerful. Yeah, I just want to let you know, viewers, I mentioned in my description of the last episode that I'm fiddling around with the resolution and the frame for all that for my Let's Play here, because I got a new computer and it's up and running, so I want to see how far I can push it and still be good. So I'm going to kind of change it up here and there and see how things go. Anything of note here? Don't think so. So, load state, go right. Yeah, I'm going 8x600 now for my computer instead of 6x480. That's what it was previously for the resolution. And let's see if I can load the video in 780p instead of 480 as well. So we'll see if that makes a difference. Yeah, Tsunami is definitely my friend here. I heard as well from another commenter that apparently that the end game bosses are a real pain. Well, forgive my language, are a real pain in the ass. So I look forward to the challenge. Apparently they've been nerfed in new version 1.3 coming out later, whenever that does. But until then, yeah, I'll just have to kind of make do. Like I said right at the end of the LP, I'll do what I can for this game, but if I can't beat a certain part, I'm not going to fret about it. Because I definitely want to have a fun time as possible. If I can't be the boss, that's not too fun. Yeah, it's more of the same enemies here. To fast forward some parts here, viewers, because it can get repetitive. Did I just go backwards? Yes, I did. I feel dumb. Well, I'm not going to edit that out, because, I don't know, it makes me feel like I'm not completely with it right now. And I'm not. It's like 11:30 at night when I'm recording this. Yay! Finally over 2000 HP for Aurora. Although that does put her multiple of 5, so if someone loads level 5 death, that could be an issue for her. Yeah, we're now here, so let's keep going up the mountain. You know, I think I screwed up. Because I don't think we're supposed to go up the mountain first. We gotta go underneath the mountain. You know what, viewers? I'm gonna have to pause the episode here, and I'm gonna join you right back at the beginning of the town. Sorry about that, viewers. But we will come back here shortly, so this is not a complete waste. Right back, viewers. Hey viewers, I'm back. I did a bit of a screw up. Just goes to show how still much of a rookie I am at this game. But it turns out that Fraust is actually not the immediate place I want to go if I want to get a certain character. I have to go to another place altogether. But I have enough time to do it, so let's do it now, shall we? All I do is I cast teleport to get out of the dungeon. Or the city, easily enough. First, you want to go to this middle island here. Second, you're going to want to go to your magic. Cast float on everyone, and there's a good reason for this, viewers. And just walk back and forth in this forest. But we are going to go back to that town eventually, viewers. And we have to find this enemy, Sarlac. Basically, defend and cure when needed. Don't attack him at all. You have to let him inhale you. And the reason I cast Float is that he will sometimes cast Quake. And if you don't have the right armor equipped, that can really hurt you. I.e. like right there. It doesn't hurt him, it doesn't hurt us. One to go. Inhale. Hooray! We all get sucked in to inside his belly. And this is music from Donkey Kong Country 2, I believe it is. Very excellent. So now, yeah, what do we do here? Well, first thing first, pretty much save very often in this dungeon, is what I can say. Basically, because there are some enemies which you cannot run from, which is a pain in the butt. Second, a lot of them can hit pretty hard. This is usually a pretty high-end area. And 3, there are elements of this dungeon which make it a pain, and you'll see that all shortly. First, avoid the steps going down, because we will go down there eventually. Let's see. First enemy, Carcass. Goo Puddle. That's intriguing. There are some good treasures you can find on here, though. So, Goo Puddle turns you into a pig. Okay. I like how that works. Wow, I could do more damage than Aurora does. There we go. Nice one, Tifa. Now, this area really isn't that long in that sense. It just can be annoying. Yeah, I need him to cast Hex. Oh, I turned her into a pig. Don't want to do that. And again, save. Now, these Were different characters previously with the same effect. Don't let the ghost touch you, at least not immediately, because they can knock you off. All I do is point in the direction you want to jump in, hit your jump button, and then you go to the next platform. Found a Mark V armor. What's that for? Let's find out. Or Mark V armor. A technologically advanced combat exoskeleton system. Aurora, Avalon, Saren, Otis, Mog, Arc. Pretty decent stuff. Defense 85, Might plus 5, Stamina plus 7, Magic Power plus 3, and Magic Defense 75. That's pretty darn good. Let's give it to Aurora and see your stats. Just like that, that's a pretty darn good improvement. Give it to her, absolutely. Now I suppose this is a good time as any. You can jump down, or get hit by them. You'll find a couple things down here. First, some treasure. Find a Dream Shield. Let's find out. Look at that one, shall we? A shield that protects loved ones. Covers allies who are near death. Ah, so it's the cover command. Excellent. Pretty much everyone can equip it. It's got pretty decent stats there, too. For other things, but it lowers the defense by like 13 compared to Gold Essence. So yeah, that could be interesting. Oh yeah, he's the Portal Shield. I can give it to her. That way, not only weak to a certain element or anything. I think I'll change it up like that. This one, we find a Varia suit. Let's have a look at that one, shall we? Finding lots of good stuff here. Houses the spirit of a legendary bounty hunter. Interesting. Saren, Ronan, and Arc can equip it. Unfortunately, I don't have a name in my group that matches that name, so we'll hold on to it. Ooh! Squawk! Ahoy there, matey! Pepe! Where be Otis? Yes, I sure brought him along. Basically, come back here anytime with Otis and your party, and you can get your parrot back, if you wish. Ah, the enemy Lynx. Oh, perfect, she is berserked. And it heals him. Perfect! Looks like that might be nasty. Oh, berserked and confused. Interesting combination there. Okay, I'm running. Oh, come on, Fraust. Don't think so. I'm running. Yeah, now we can keep going. The time you jump, you should be able to avoid them with not much trouble. Why am I doing that? And here we get a boxing glove. A weapon for Warren and Tifa, I'd assume. How am I gonna hold my fork? Randomly cast stop. Ronan, Tifa, and Arc. Nice stats there. Let's equip it, shall we? Magic power goes down by 5, so right now it's not the best if you want to maximize your magic potential. But definitely it still works at this point for the purpose of attacking, which is what I'm using right now. Everything else is good. Evade, meh, not too concerned by the loss of that. Now, for this part here, you can kind of lure them away by looking at this direction. They kind of follow you a little bit. At least in my impressions. Go quickly here to get this treasure chest. We found a quick ring. Let's have a look at that, shall we? It is heart rate goes to 200 beats per minute. Raises speed and evade. Interesting. Looks like everyone can equip it. Does it actually have a noticeable stat boost, or is it just inherent? Let's have a look. Speed is plus... let's see. I think Eaglehorn, let's see. Speed, where is it? There we go. Yeah, speed is plus 7, and evade is plus 20. That's pretty impressive. I'll have to keep that in mind for different parts of the game. Now this part can be nasty, but I got lucky. Wart Puck and Twin Hit. Can I run? I can. I probably should have fought and maybe tried to win this fight. I'll probably let her die. Yep, she's dead. Recharge. We gotta get more of those soon. Now this is a little bit of a change. This area is kind of obviously focused on just your character. This is a save point. Absolutely, absolutely utilize it. If you're not utilizing save states, utilize this save point. Because you go up here, is the falling ceiling area. But because of this, you can't see. And did you just follow me? I was in front of the treasure chest, wasn't I? Because that's instant death. Well, I'm loading my state, because that was a... It hosed me, I believe, on that one. We get a might tap there. Wow. It's hosing me. What the hell, game? Might tap. Let's stay. Yes, let's not move. I don't think there's any enemies in this floor, so you're good for that at least. Golden apple. Same as last time. This next part, just go make for the exit. Ignore the treasure chest until it comes up. Then run north and get the treasure. Master Star. Run back down. Here we go. We're mostly safe now. Let's kind of follow the path. Just jump on the treasure chest when it is relevant. Go this way. We go in here. There's a Moogle. Mog, we found you. Back on track. Check out these moves. Oh, you got it, Mog. Not that I'm going to use it all that much. Yo, we could really use some Heartless backup. Besides, he'd be helpless without me. The dude really likes to mimic my steps. He is probably hiding somewhere deep inside the mines. And that's our clue, viewers, because that's where we're going to go next. And that was where I was going originally in this episode. Now, to get out of here, let's get out of this room first. First, inspect the north wall. Omni Elixir. Excellent. Pretty decent reward. Can I teleport, or do I have to walk out of here? I can teleport. That's good. Yes, and we're out. Let us save. I think this is a good place to call it as any here, viewers. So the next episode, I'm just going to meet you right back in the town of Fraust where I left it off previously, and continue up the way to the mountain. And with that, this is Product 22, and this is Final Fantasy VI, Return of the Dark Sorcerer. Thanks for watching. Any comments, please leave them in the section below. You guys have a good night, good morning, whenever you're watching this. And I hope to upload another episode the next day or two. I do have a shift tomorrow, Saturday, so I may not be able to upload immediately one tomorrow, but hopefully soon. So, thanks again for watching. See you guys again soon. Bye.